Hey, I hope you're having a great Transformers Tuesday. I found some of the new stuff. This one is the only one that looks like it was supposed to be delivered back when the movie came out. I remember seeing this, pictures of it, and I've never found it. It was never at my store, so I'm guessing they're putting it out with the new stuff. So, ironically, out of the new stuff they put out, I only wanted this one. They have the new, you can check my Instagram. I posted pictures of the new, whatever the green guy or Devastator is. I was like, pass, because I already have a Devastator I'm perfectly fine with. I don't need another Devastator, and I don't want to collect it piece by piece. I gave up on it when I was a kid. I only had like 4/6 of Devastator. I did not have his left arm and left leg when I was a kid, because I just kind of gave up after a while because I was tired of hunting for them. All right, so here he is on the card. They still are doing this, even though there's a window on the front. So they got a window on the front now for these new ones. They are still putting stuff in a bag. That's fine. I'd rather have it in a paper bag than a plastic bag anyway. It's a little bit easier. Plus, you can recycle paper. They won't take plastic bags in my recycling place. I know some people can take recycling or plastic bags to like Food Line or Walmart, and they'll recycle them there, but I don't know if that would count for the ones that come in these packaging. I just still hate those little plastic things that they put on those. You know, these things that end up becoming like stuff, just stuff everywhere, just stuff. Okay, so right off the box, coming right out of the box, it's pretty nice and heavy. Let's see, just looking at him, there's no gaps on the side right here, which is nice. Usually you have gaps in these things. His arms, there's gaps right there, but on his forearm, there's no gaps. So I don't know if they're making a conscious effort about it. I found out watching a video the other day. I was watching a Bolt Matrix video the other day, and I was like, he was pointing out about the lack of gaps. I was like, I don't know if that's something new, if that's something they're concentrating on. I know that there's upgrade kits, because I bought a few before, to get rid of those gaps. Because in the past, I've always felt like I need to putty it up. All right, so coming right out of the box, we also have his weapons, which in the picture appears to be, these blasters are handheld. Let's see, it looks like this will be the right-hand one and the left-hand one. And then the other pink part is just a shield. It's a very Gundam-esque shield. And it goes on the arm like that, or you can put it on the right arm. All right, so I'm gonna pop that off so we can talk about really quickly just the articulation alone, because again, I love robots, and the fact that they can transform is awesome. So that's one of the reasons I've always loved Transformers. And but when I was a kid, they were basically just bricks. So the wings, I don't know. I guess you could put it onto the side so you can get his legs free, because that one wanted to clip on right away. So whenever you're trying to move his legs, they won't be in the way. The arm runs into it though, so I hope that's not going to scratching paint off. The arm is on a ball joint, but it's meant just to go 360 degrees. It gives a little bit of wiggle. There is not. Okay, I thought there was going to be a biceps up here, but that's not where it is. It's actually down here at the blue where it meets. There's a single joint that goes 90 degrees at the elbow. And yes, that is the heater coming on, because it is still freaking cold. I can't wait for this. Is the longest winter ever. His head can go left to right. I'm trying to get it to go back, but that thing in the back is gouging me, and it's like my fingers are just not having it today. All right, we got waist articulation. They can go around a full 360. And we got legs that, if the arms can go out of the way, let's see, they can go all the way up to a full split, so he can join the cheerleading squad. Forward all the way, he can kick pretty high, and then back. If that piece right there was in the way, he may go back even farther. All right, at the thigh, we got a thigh swivel that would go around 360. The leg appears to be at the knee single jointed, that goes 90 degrees. And the feet, let's see, we got tippy toe. Do we have any like rocker? Oh, we do. Oh my gosh, the whole thing back there. I was looking for something down here to bend, but it was the whole thing that does the ankle rocker. And we got tippy toe, and I'm not sure if these are supposed to come out and it was just compacted for the packaging, but maybe these are supposed to come out for the feet as well, because you know you want some nice big feet. So maybe that's, I don't know. It could be either way. Let me see if I can push it in and if it's just as good. I feel like he would probably balance better with that big backpack, but he seems to be doing fine. Yeah, he seems to be doing just fine. All right, now I do not want to look at the instructions. If you want to find somebody who does a good job of these, Bolt Matrix does a fantastic job. He obviously plans it ahead and tells you to do this, and do this. This one's going to be a little bit harder, I can just tell from looking at it, because of the fact that this isn't something in real life. This isn't like a Porsche or a Bumblebee car. I mean, I can kind of figure out maybe where to go with this, but to be 100% sure, that's going to be a little bit on the possibility side. Oh, you know what? There's two different leg modes for him. He's got like a flat foot right here, which does not show bringing the foot out. And then he's got this on his tiptoes thing. Don't know why, but all right, let's see if we can do that for whatever reason. And I just cut my thumbnail. Great. Okay, well, that's why God made screwdrivers. Okay, pull that down. Pull that down. So I guess for some bizarre reason you want to make it look more like Evangelion. I guess you could do that. All right, so that shield is going to be one of the last pieces on. The missiles will go on last probably. I'm going to assume that you can just put this over his head and be like that. You could probably even turn his head all around, but it doesn't show up either way, so it doesn't matter. The wings look like they're going to be more interesting because these will end up at the tip, which tells me that there is some funky stuff going on with all these hinges right here. Okay, oh, okay, so you unhinge it from here to bring that out. Okay, I'm looking at the picture again, and it appears that this will go into this. All right, snap, snap. Snap, snap. Okay, so everything snaps into place. And I guess that gap is just there. All right. I'm going to guess that these will fold up into here. And then we got these little pieces right here. Wow. It's more complicated than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to just assume that those play a significant role with this stuff, this kibble. All right. I don't think the legs actually compact. Like usually this goes into there, but I'm thinking it, Okay, you can clearly tell by the clips that these are going to clip together. So let's go and get that done, even though I might have to unclip it, so I can get an idea of where I'm going from here. I'm not feeling it clip. And then, of course, the jets are going to have to come out for the jet mode. And I'm guessing they just go down like that. Oops. But these side things, I don't know what they're supposed to do with these. There's really no way to compact them, because then when you pull that out, there's a gap here, but there's no gap for the legs to go down into and compress. So do we do this? I mean, somehow or another, I feel like that's going to have to go to that. Maybe there is a double joint there I don't know about. All right, this, I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm going to put this back down. Maybe I was supposed to do that for something else. Oh, you know what? In leg mode, I see what it is, because in this one, it shows like him in war mode. So these just come out for him to be like in war mode while he's in humanoid mode. So just fold them back in for this part. So they're really not necessary for this. I guess it's the same either way. All right, so that's good, because that just makes more confusion. Okay, see this right here? Okay, those come down. 20 minutes later. All right. Well, I'm at an impasse because I can't figure out how to get this to this. I mean, I feel like if it was double jointed, I would just like double it around and get it in there, but that ain't going to happen. I feel like, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Since I pulled these down, maybe this is supposed to come up. Like there, that comes up. Oh, you know what? The whole backpack comes down is what it is. So it's not that they're going up. It's that this has got to come down. Aha. Aha. New York, New York. All right, here we go. Now we're cooking with fire. There we go. So see, you just got to stick to it. Here I was about to give up and go with the instructions. I know for some of you are like, oh, this is so boring. I'll just do it the easy way. I like figuring things out. I know some of you guys are the same way. Now for his arms, I can't tell by looking at the package because it doesn't give enough information. I can tell these go out to the side, but all right, so let's go with that premise. There is a place to snap it onto right here with right there. I always hate how these airships have a bunch of kibble on the bottom, basically. And then on the picture, it does show that these things are just sitting there. So he does have this like war mode or something. Like I didn't even mess with him when he was in human mode or humanoid mode. I mean, so he's got basically 3 different modes. All right. So my guess is, and then just unsnap that again, that we got to turn this. There is a hole there, but I don't think it's meant for that. And his fist, as much as that is already like solidly built, I feel like you could pop this open and put his fist in or something. Oh, here we go. I was going to say something about that the way it's made. Now, okay, so that little piece right there, has to go somewhere because they don't just put them on there. There's a reason for it. So I'm thinking bend his elbow down and pull this as far out as you can. There we go. And then there's still no place for it. Okay, well, pull that all the way out. And see, the way the elbow bends, it makes me think that it's supposed to go like this, but then there's no place to plug that one in, and there's got to be a reason for that. Because I'm not just going to put them there. And that, well, that makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so that's where it goes. And bloody. All right, so turn it, and then it just plugs right there. Now I'm unplugging everything else, so I'm doing that. Okay, so it plugs in there. So turn it back this way. Now, how many people out there actually enjoy figuring these things out on your own? Because I don't know, I just like to figure it out. Kind of like, you know, with the Rubik's Cube. I know people that have read the book and now they can just do it. But what's the fun in doing that? Seriously, I mean, if you can read a book and just get it from that. Yes, you can impress your friends at parties, but you're not getting the satisfaction knowing you can just do it without the book. Now, is this supposed to cover his face up? I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the point of this? There is another piece in there. Oh, he's got a face guard. Oh, I remember in the movie now. Okay, so there is a face guard there. Okay, cool. All right, so the jet mode is like this. The shield goes on the back. And then the blasters, let's see, which way do they go? It appears that, well, somehow or another they're supposed to go like this. I don't know how that, oh, I see. Because I was about to say there's no round part to put it in. Like the bottom has got the 5mm, but you stick it in like this. All right, so there we go. That is the jet mode. Nice and solid. Looks pretty good. On the bottom, it looks like crazy. But, yeah, you have to use your imagination with it. Just like when we were kids and we had the, you know, what was the worst offender? I think, in my opinion, it was Silver Bolt. I mean, I remember he looked fine on top, but on the bottom, he was like this massively huge, like, rectangle. I was like, what the heck? It was just bizarre. All right. Come on. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on now. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to keep his mouth guard up, and then we're going to, maybe, real quick, I know some of you are already tuned out by now. You're like, I don't care anymore. It's boring. Yeah, I know. But some of you may appreciate the fact that I don't do that looking at the instructions. I mean, you know, some people, they like to figure things out. And this is all about, you know, if you want to watch a good video, Bolt Matrix does great ones. If you want to watch me, for whatever reason, here you go. All right, now take these off. I did a lot of funky things with them, but let's keep that up for now. Unplug it, and then we're going to fold it. Wait, does it fold itself? No, it folds like this. Does it go all the way up? That's what I can't remember. Yep, there it goes. Snap, snap. And then this bolts down on the back. Okay, now what I wanted to do in this mode, I won't worry about the wings so much. I wanted to do that weird mode. So we got this. We're going to put the thing right there. We're going to pull out the missiles. So you just pull them out or pull them off, you know, if that's what you want to do. That one obviously is just a little weak. So this is him all like jacked up, like, you know, crazy mode. With the wings, we'll just leave them like there. And then we pull these up, and then the guns come out like that. It's like, welcome to the gun show. So this is him in like war mode. So he's got a face mask that's different. He's got the two guns up here, the guns on the side, and then for some reason he's got like, looks like he's going to grab his food to eat out of the water. And the wings, whatever. We'll just leave it as it is. All right, so that's the 3 different modes for this guy. And of course, we can put the guns in his hand and the other stuff. But you've been tortured long enough. And thank you for those who spent actually all this time with me. Let me know what you think of this particular robot. Remember, this is a Voyager class. It costs $34.97 at Walmart. I usually don't spend that much money on Transformers like this. But I was like, I really do like this one. I've really been wanting to buy him. But I don't know why he wasn't put out with the rest of the Ones series, the Transformers 1 movie series. And I want to know, like, did he actually get put out and this is like a second chance for people to get like a refresh? Because I feel like I've seen pictures of him. But you know what? It may have been the model kit from Blockies that I'm seeing a lot of pictures of, which that thing looks cool. It does. And that's cheaper than this. So let's see. Which way do I want him to put mine in? I definitely don't want the guns hanging out because it's a... that one does not like me. Because that makes it a weaker point. Although it does make his legs a little bit more beefy. That mode, nah, not so much. But I do like to keep the heel out. So for mine, I'm going to keep the heel out. I'm going to put the foot up. I like that better. Now, here's the thing I just wanted to check out real quick. Do I like him with his face mask like that? Or do I like him with the human face? Let's look at this up close. Human face. Mask. I like the human face better. Optimus Prime is like the only person I would rather him just keep his mask up because that's what I've always thought of him. And when they made him with the face, I was just like, weird. I've never thought he had lips. It's just kind of weird. All right, so thanks for watching if you did. And I'll see you next Tuesday.